So, thank you, Sadhguru. Thank you. Thank you, Sadhguru. I promised myself that I'm going to go back with something very special and I'm going to let go of something that has bothered me a lot for the longest time. So when I leave this room, that thought is just going to leave me and I'm going to go back with a lot of positivity. And I promise myself that. So thank you for giving me this opportunity.
That's a very dangerous promise because let me do one thing to you right now, or everybody can participate in this. Next 10 seconds, only 10 seconds, close your eyes, do not think about a monkey. Next 10 seconds, do not think about a monkey, try.
Monkey?
Monkey, yeah. Don't think about a monkey.
God.
Only monkeys, I believe. So, I'm saying this is the nature of our mind. If I say I do not want something, the stronger you say it, the more it fills you up. Don't do that. If you find something more worthwhile, more profound, other things will just drop off. As a child, did you have a teddy bear or some other doll, toy? Yeah, you had. At that time, when you're 4 or 5 years of age, if I come and snatch your teddy bear away, maybe it would leave you wounded in some way. But now you've grown up, do you know where your teddy bear went? Most of the time we don't know, it just disappears. You don't even realize when it falls off because you found something else of higher involvement, more profound involvement, small things just fall off. So find an engagement with something more profound. Whatever you think should go will naturally go away. But if you determine, I promise myself I'll never think about this, that is the only thing you'll be thinking about.
I take my words back. Okay, Sadhguru, thank you. Okay, this brings me to the next question. I believe every human being resonates with some animal.
Animal?
Animal.
You mean a man?
No, animal.
Oh,
So, if you were an animal, what animal would you be and why?
I said a man.
No, you can't say. You're pretty bugged.
Because lot of ladies, they are agreeing with me, see, she's
No,
clapping.
no human being, only animals, please.
No, lot of ladies agree that men are quite animals. Lot of ladies agree, hello? See?
Please, Sadhguru, please, I really need an answer now.
Oh, you want me to be an animal?
Yes.
I don't have a choice like that. I think it's taken millions of years to evolve out of that and become this. Why would I want to go back?
That's true. Good answer. Thank you. Okay, serious questions now. How can one find their life purpose?
Life purpose? See, such needs come within a human being only when there is no profoundness of experience. Have you seen in your own life, when you're extremely happy, when you're blissed out, do you think what is the purpose of life? No, it doesn't matter. When life has become a little burdensome, to come out of that burdensomeness, you want to find a purpose. This purpose is a very dangerous thing because every tyrant in the world always thought his purpose is to change the world, his purpose is to do something. Life is a purpose unto itself. If you taste the profoundness of life, you don't need any more purpose. It is a phenomenon beyond all purposes. This purpose is a psychological requirement within a human being to feel important here. I'm telling you, you and me are not important. Countless number of people have walked this planet before you and me. Where are they? All are topsoil. This also not you, this also will become topsoil. Unless your friends choose to bury you real deep, fearing that you may rise from the dead. Otherwise, we will also become like topsoil like countless number of people have become. But in some places people claim that whatever, so there are some issues. Can I tell you a joke? This happened in Texas. Anybody from Texas? Hello? Oh. No, somebody with a real 10-gallon stuff and all that, no. You're regular Indian people claiming you're from Texas, it's okay. So there was a couple in Texas, they had a dream that they wanted to go to the Holy Land, Jerusalem. They thought about it before they got married, they thought they will go, but they got married, then there was honeymoon, then there was pregnancy, then there were children, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Children went to school, they grew up, the graduation, children's marriage, grandchildren, da. So nearly 40 years passed. Then they got an opportunity to go to Holy Land. They were well over 75 years of age. They went there, you know, Jerusalem bleeds history, every cobblestone bleeds history, wherever you go there is story about it. So they were just awestruck, walking the same streets where Jesus could have walked. They went to a place where he is supposed to have walked upon water. Like this, they were completely overwhelmed. Unfortunately, the lady had a heart attack and she died. This happens, you know. This happens to all of us, hello? Now, then the man was preparing to bring her body back to Texas. Then the local people arrived. They came and said, see, this is not it. Your wife has done the right thing. She has chosen to die in the Holy Land. This is a good thing to do. And now if you want to transport her body back to Texas, it costs $18,000 to fly it. And we don't know what the local charges are. Here, because you're American, because you're distraught with the loss of your wife, we will do it for $16,000, all rituals, let's do it. The man thought about it and said, no, I will take her back to Texas. Then they said, okay, see, you lost a wife of 40 years, you're not able to think straight. All right, we'll give you a super discount, $12,000, let's do it. He thought about it and said, no, I will take her back to Texas. They said, why? Why are you doing this? This is not right, $18,000 for transportation, then local charges, and she's done the right thing to die here in the Holy Land. Why are you doing this? Oh, you're very distraught, you just lost your mind. Okay, super discount, we will make it $6,000. Come on, let's go, let's do it. You know, this is a haggling place. The man thought about it and then he said, no, I will take her back to Texas. They threw up their hands and said, why? What's wrong with you? He said, in Texas, dead stay dead. They didn't get it. You explain to them.
I'm not taking it.
You can't hear, is it? Oh, thank you for telling me now. Okay, please.
Okay, next question. I'm sure they'll hear this. This is the next question, I'm sure they'll hear this. Who's your favorite actor and why?
Who's my favorite actor? Audrey Hepburn.
No.
Why not?
Kidding, of course, but why?
Why? Because I saw a particular movie when I was at a certain stage in my life which had a deep impression on me, Roman Holiday, of course.
And apart from that, what do you admire about her success?
Well, I mean, I don't want to insult anybody, but I thought she was one of the most graceful women I have seen.
Okay, Sadhguru, I have a personal question to ask you.
Okay.
I hope you can all hear me now.
They cannot.
Can you hear me? Okay, great. I've been very, very happily married for 10 years now.
Oh, that sounds…
Very happily married.
very is not…
I love my life. I love my family. But why do people find it their duty to question my RRR? RRR, first is my relationship, second is my ability to reproduce, and third is my role in life. There are so many women like me who would want an answer to this question.
I would leave the relationship to yourself, because that's your business.
Yes.
Because certain relationships, the nature of certain relationships are such that somebody else need not step into it. It's not our business to get there. And the second one is reproduction. Well, if you stay this way, not reproducing, I'm going to give you an award. Yes, I've already announced an award for all those young women who are healthy, who can reproduce, but chose not to reproduce. I have an award for them, because this is the greatest service you can do right now. If you were a tigress, I would say, please reproduce, because you are endangered. This is not an endangered species, we are nice, but we are just too many, all right? I'm not saying you're not nice, everybody is wonderful, but we're just too many. We are heading towards 10 billion in the next 35 years. Oh, that is not a world you want to live in. 10 billion people will be crawling all over the place, and we will cause inevitably an ecological disaster. Everybody wants to address… they want to catch CO2 molecules in the air. But, I was in a conference and all these people talking about this, how to reduce the… I said, first thing is we must reduce the human footprint. They're asking me, how to reduce the human footprint? I said, we must reduce the number of feet. It's as simple as that. If you had a working head, you would reduce the number of feet on the planet. If you don't have a working head, your reproductory organs are more active than your brains, then of course there'll be more and more feet where there'll be no space, we'll be stepping on each other's feet all the time. So the second one is award-winning choice.
You're going to get a call from my mother and my mother-in-law very soon.
I got many of those mother-in-law calls.
And the third is my role in life.
Your role in life, say, it is an individual choice how much a given person wants to do. I'm only asking people to be their best. When I say be their best, if you are at the peak of your well-being, both in terms of your physical health, mental health, you're joyful, you're loving, you're wonderful, that's all. That's your role in life. Activity-wise, somebody wants to do more, somebody wants to do less, it's their choice. Say, I want you to know this. Fortunately, 50% of the world's population is lazy, and they are the ones who are saving the planet. It is not human intelligence which is saving the planet. It is not human love which is saving the planet. It is not human compassion which is saving the planet. It is just human lethargy which is saving the planet. Because if all the 8 billion people became super industrious with all the technology we have, oh, this planet will be done in the next 15–20 years' time. So, we want to bow down to all the lazy people because by not doing anything, they're saving the planet. She likes it.
Sadhguru, which percent are you in?
Huh?
Which percent are you in?
I'm essentially lazy. I don't like to do anything. But I'm active 22 hours a day, at least 20 hours a day. Because there are so many things to be done, people are in such dire need of things. People ask me, Sadhguru, what's your dream? I say, my dream is to become unemployed. The day when nobody needs me, that means the world is doing great and I can play golf at least. Really?
No, I don't believe in that, sorry.
Well, today morning I golfed and came, so you must believe it. I spent 4.5 hours golfing, I'm just talking for 1 hour. So…
Great. So Sadhguru says that if you're lazy, you're helping the planet.
No.
Great.
No.
So that brings me to my next question. I want to know your daily routine. What does Sadhguru do when he's not attending events?
Who said there is a routine? It's a wild life.
What does Sadhguru do the minute he wakes up? How many hours does he sleep for? What does he put into his system? I want to know.
Well…
I'm calling you Guru. I want to
No,
learn
Guru…
from you.
the Guru is a four-letter word, say Sadhguru, it's 8.
Sadhguruji.
So, for almost 27 years, on an average, I slept 2.5 to 3 hours a day. These days, I'm a little lazy, I'm between 3 to 4 hours a day. Well, at one time I ate very well, but food and sleep never came on time for me in my life. When it comes, when it doesn't come, it doesn't come. These days I'm just on 1 meal a day and I'm doing fine.
Intermittent fasting?
This is all always in the yogic culture. Till you're 30, 33, you must eat 3 meals a day. Between 33 to 50, you must eat 2 meals a day. Beyond 50, you must eat 1 meal a day. It's enough for the body. Because your metabolism is slowing down, if you do not adjust the fuel accordingly, you will simply grow horizontally.
Thank you. And your physical activity?
Well, they keep me active, as I said, 18-20 hours a day, non-stop. Because when I'm in India, the organization in America thinks I've just woken up and they call me at 1 AM. When I'm here, the Indian people are calling me at that time, thinking I'm in the middle of the afternoon. So, it's round the clock going on, something. Because
amazing.
we are an organization which is volunteer-run. When I say volunteer-run, they are wonderful people, super dedicated and devoted, but nobody's trained for the job. But still, they do an incredible job. As you have seen the Save Soil movement, some of our trustees in the foundation, which is the Conscious Planet Foundation, they thought there is some professional organization which can pull off this tour across 27 nations in 100 days at a pace. I did 697 events in 100 days, 697 events, and drove 30,000 kilometers. So when they went and consulted these professional organizations, they look at our schedule and said, this is insane, nobody can do this. But without a single hitch, without 1 day delay anywhere, our volunteers pulled it off, every event on time. So, this is the level of dedication. So, we are about 5,600 full-time volunteers and 17 million part-time volunteers. So, managing them every day is a lot of work, it's a madman's work, but I will not go crazy because I'm already there, fully on. Because sanity is a very constipated way of existence. If you know how to go crazy in a controlled way, by will you go crazy, only then you know life. Sanity is constipation.
I'm learning a lot of new things. Sadhguru, last question. And it's going to be a quick one. In 1 minute, can you please tell us 5 ways that we can save soil?
Oh,
And then after Save Soil, what's next? I'm adding to it. 1 minute.
You want to save soil in 1 minute? We need to understand this. We are living in democratic nations, and the important thing is we need to understand governments are not elected to do fantastic things. Governments are elected to fulfill people's mandate. I'm asking, where is the mandate? In which nation has 60% of the population ever stood up and asked for long-term well-being of their nations, asked for the well-being of their children, asked for the well-being of the future generations? No. They want gas price to be reduced. Well, it may happen. They want their income tax to be reduced. It may happen. I'm saying, when the citizens don't think long-term, how will the administrations think? Why I am saying this is, you have given them a mandate of 4 years or 5 years. Suppose you were made the president of this country and you're given 4 years. Tell me, would you like to try to do things which will bear fruit in 4 years' time, or something that will bear fruit in 15 to 20 years' time? What would you attempt? 4 years. That's exactly what they're doing. Unless there is people's mandate, unless all of you raise your voice and every day talk about this, soil should be a part of the conversation and show that you are interested in the long-term well-being of this nation and this planet. If you do not constantly express that, it will not happen, because administrations are elected for just 4 years. They will try to do that. So please, I want all of you, I want your support for next 12 months, every day 10 minutes. 10 minutes a day, you must say something about soil. Oh, I don't know anything. If that is a thing, there is UNFAO, which is enormous science on its website. If you can't understand what is written there because it's very technical, there is savesoil.org, where there is the same information is put in a simpler way. Read something, do your own research, say something about this, because this will determine, are we a responsible generation or are we going to be a regretful generation? This is what is going to determine this. This is a great challenge and a great privilege that we have, that we are in a cusp of time, that if we act now, in the next 10 to 15 years' time, we can make a significant difference. If you allow this to go as it is for another 25 to 40 years' time, even if you want to, you cannot revive the soil. I want you to know this. Don't go by what I say, do your own research and find out. It's very, very clear. Today, scientists are using the term soil extinction. When you say extinction, you think of dinosaurs and dodos. No, we are talking about soil extinction. This 15 to 18 inches of soil, which we call as the topsoil, is the largest living system, not just on this planet, in the known universe. It is the largest living system, and we have just been systematically killing it. Just find out how we can revive. Don't try to go and fix your kitchen garden, because fixing your kitchen garden is very cute. It's very cute of you to do it, but it's not a solution, because nearly 70% of the world's land is agriculture. If we don't fix that, there is no solution. If that has to be happen, incentive-based policies need to come across the world. For that, being in a democratic nation, if you don't speak, if you don't raise your voice, it's a wasted opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sadhguru. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. For all those who didn't hear as well today, please go and watch the recorded session. There's so much information you can get out of this. Sadhguru spoke in a very light-hearted way, but it really will make an impact in your life. Thank you so much.
I kept my heart always light, never made it heavy. Thank you very much. Namaskaram.
Wow, thank you so much, Sadhguruji, and thank you so much.